Hello everyone, this is Juria with Activity 2, Laws and Policies that Affect Teaching. We are to create this 5-minute video that reviews one law or policy that affects our day-to-day functioning of schools, students, and teachers in my country, which is United States, and I live in Washington, D.C. I am to describe accurately the selected law or policy. The one that I am choosing is a law that just recently changed. Under this federal and DC law, youth with identified special education needs are available to remain in high school working towards a high school diploma until they're 22 years old, and in some cases beyond. This is also in accordance with a national law, the Individuals with Disability Education Act, IDEA. This is a law that makes available free and appropriate public school education to children with disabilities throughout the nation, and it also ensures special education and related services to those students. Discuss the historical and current perspective on selected law and policy, as well as its strengths and weaknesses. So one of the strengths that I see with this act in increasing the age, a lot of our students that are transitioning back into high school tend to be older. I would say within the 19 to 22 range, and when those students are detained or committed or incarcerated, they tend to be placed in care of Child and Family Services agency, and that is a government agency that assumes guardianship, and it becomes responsible for the educational placement. As a result, the government has a duty to ensure high quality education for those who fall into its custody. So these kids get lawyers and all types of advocates for them fighting for their educational placement, which is a great strength. One of the weaknesses I find with some of the older students transitioning back, a lot of them have experienced way too many disruptions to their education, and so it makes it very difficult for them to achieve their educational goals, because after a certain point they feel that they're grown, they're an adult, and no one can tell them what to do. Reflect on how the law or policy affects schools in general and teaching and learning in particular. I deal with this on a daily basis. I can attest my older students that come to school, they tend to be at school for more of a social aspect rather than an educational one. They're walking in the halls, they're disruptive to class, especially when they're in a class with younger students. They feel that the students should listen to them instead of the teacher. It also creates a predatory environment, in my humble opinion. We have a lot of older male students that are in classes with underage girls, and I find that definitely is something that needs to be addressed. Personally, I feel like over the age of 18, if you have not gotten your high school diploma by that time, there are a number of after school or night school programs that you can still finish up your high school diploma without putting someone else's child in danger. And that's what needs to be discussed, and that's what needs to happen. I feel that those students will be would flourish, they would have less disruptions, they would be more comfortable around people in their age group. Trying to have them to come back into a high school environment, especially when they've been gone for so long, it truly is a disservice to them. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.